Hello and welcome to episode 49 of Captured Lightning. I am your host, the world famous cheeseburger head trainer of the Worldwide Wrestling Dojo, and we have a battle between three of the heaviest hitters at the Worldwide Dojo. First, we have sturdy Sal Mistretta returning. We saw Sal make quick work of Jermaine on episode 35, answering that open challenge. Myself and Sal have had some back and forth on if he is in fact ready, but I am giving him another chance to prove that he belongs. Next up, the Demolition Man cometh. David Moses is back and ready to bust some heads and claim the victory tonight. And last, making his Captured Lightning debut, Mr. Business in the front, Murder in the back, Troy Locke debuts tonight, and I am excited to see what he has to say.
Who is Troy Locke? Who is Mr. Business in the front, Murder in the back? Maybe a better question is, what is Troy Locke? Troy Locke is your arm snapping. Troy Locke is your head getting drilled into the mat. Troy Locke is the welts blistering on your chest. Troy Locke is pain, and the pain never ends. And that's why it's Troy Locke forever!
In case you've been tuning in to Captured Lightning the past few months, you'll know that the Demolition Man, David Moses, is the toughest, the most hard-hitting wrestler in the Worldwide Dojo. But I got two new guys coming for my spot this week. I've got sturdy Sal Mistretta. Saw him making his debut. Fast, explosive, athletic. Then you've got Troy Locke, a guy who I go back with since before we even started at the dojo. I know how intense, how tough he is in that ring. Those two guys are going to learn this week that they don't belong in there with me, the Demolition Man.
I'm back. Sturdy Sal Mistretta is back on Captured Lightning. You guys saw what I did last time I was out here against Jermaine. And Berger doesn't think I'm ready to start my career here in the dojo. So he put me up against two of the hardest hitting dudes around, Troy Locke and Demolition Man David Moses. And I want them to know it doesn't matter. They can't stop what's coming from them. And that's getting sturdy. And I'm going to show Berger and everyone else here watching that I belong. Sturdy Sal Mistretta belongs.
Triple threat action tonight on Captured Lightning. Troy Locke, the Demolition Man, David Moses, and sturdy Sal Mistretta. Referee Ben Barnett in charge of the action, calling for the code of honor from these competitors. Sal puts out the handshake. David and Troy abiding by it. No handshake from David Moses. Troy Locke spitting in the hand of Sal. The bell has rung, and we are underway. Three of the heaviest hitters at Captured Lightning. And right away, Troy Locke and David Moses swarming Sal Mistretta. On the word, double team action, and a double team suplex brings Sal to the mat. Interesting strategy here. Troy Locke and David Moses, these two have a bit of history. Started their first day in wrestling school together about a year ago. Choosing to go separate paths. David Moses coming to the Worldwide Dojo, Troy Locke going to the H2O school under two names I know very well, Preacher, Phineas James, and Mike West. We have seen David Moses, a regular here at Captured Lightning, very hard-hitting, very hard-nosed, very hard-headed. And Troy Locke going to work on that back. Either man getting the advantage, Troy Locke choosing to go that forearm to the back. Sends David Moses off, leapfrogs over. Drop down, and Sal comes in with the pounce to David Moses, getting some revenge. Staring down Troy Locke, calling for it. Sal going to work with those forearms. And that's what we're going to see here in this match, folks. Hard-hitting, fast-paced action. In the reverse, Sal with the up and over. The splash in the corner, and a big old Beal to the other side. We saw Sal make his debut against Jermaine on episode 35, but at an unofficial debut. He was not cleared to graduate, but chose to get in the ring. Picked up a quick victory against Jermaine, and he is back here at Captured Lightning to prove he belongs and prove to me he is ready. He is not ready for that angle slam that Troy Locke just delivered. Troy Locke keeping wrist control. Gets him up. And a high angle backdrop driver. Saito suplex. He covered David Moses with the senton to break that up. David Moses with the size advantage over Troy Locke and Sal. Sends Troy Locke out to the floor. David Moses has Sal directly at his sights, and he is an explosive athlete, charging up that shoulder tackle, and the lariat in the corner. Moses is not done. Takes off. Stan Hansen-esque lariat right to the throat of sturdy Sal. Sal might not know where he's at. Referee Ben Barnett checking in on him. Sal is clear to continue. David Moses continues the punishment, gets him up for the Northern Lights bomb, and brings Sal down to the mat. David Moses, someone we've seen here regular at Capture Lightning, and he is looking to get back into the winning column. Last time we saw him was in a very, very wonderful match against Lucas Twitch the Sangro. David Moses trying to get the victory tonight. Strong forearms, battling Troy Locke. Troy Locke looking for a victory in his debut. Great striking combination. The rolling elbow into the headbutt. Headbutt finds its mark. Sal scoops Troy up. Sends him overhead with the exploder suplex. Sal trying to mount some momentum. Sends David Moses to the mat. Clothesline, a back elbow. And Sal Mistretta is gaining momentum. Gets David up. The crash landing. The X-Plex sends him to the mat once again. And Sal is all over Troy Locke, and David Moses catches Troy out of midair and sends him over with the fall away. Sal is showing me something here tonight. But David Moses ducks that clothesline. The Rainmaker lariat turns Sal inside out. When Sal needs to take a breather rolling out to the floor. David Moses needs to watch his back. Troy Locke coming in, stalking behind him. The shot right to the breadbasket, and the knee sends him off. Another knee. Troy Locke, interesting transition into the lariat. Using that leg to spin him through. David Moses didn't know where he was at. But Troy Locke needs to be careful. Make sure that both those shoulders are to the mat. Great call by referee Ben Barnett. Troy Locke calls himself Mr. Business in the front, murder in the back. We see it with that beautiful head of hair he has on. Don't let that head of hair fool you. He is so dangerous. Troy Locke, chop to the throat. Another rolling elbow. And David Moses with his own rolling elbow. Great hard-hitting action here from some of the best strikers at the Worldwide Dojo. Troy Locke showing a lot in his debut, but David Moses, the regular, locks on that sleeper he is known for. He's trying to choke Troy Locke out. Troy Locke might be out. David Moses calling for the finisher, calling for the lariat. Takes off. Sal pushes him out of the way. Black hole slam to David Moses. David Moses rolling out. But Sal sees Troy Locke, who is out from that sleeper. Gets him up. Pushes him into the spine buster. And we saw him win against Jermaine with this. And it gets the 3 count once again.
I told you!
Well, Sal Mistretta with some strong words directed directly at me. Sal determined to prove that he is ready and belongs at the Worldwide Dojo and belongs at Capture Lightning. Sal really showed me something, picking up the victory once again, 2-0 in both his matches at Capture Lightning. He may have an argument. He may belong here. He may be ready to be a regular here at Captured Lightning. And a show of respect by these athletes. Ooh, and David Moses getting right in the face of Sal. On Sal and David. Maybe seeing this in the future. Sturdy Sal Mistretta is your winner, and thank you for joining us at Capture Lightning, and we will see you next time.
Cheeseburger, you said I'm not ready. You've been testing me. 2 tests in a row I've passed. Last test, me and you one-on-one. 50th episode, Capture Lightning. Be there.